somewhere in the desert of Oman. This sultanate, which borders on the United Arab Emirates, has also grown rich on oil. But here too a local engineer and a German environmental technician have been thinking about how to economize on oil in the future. Their idea is to use a plant-based, eco-friendly purification system to clean the water which is extracted together with the oil.
The amount of water producing in Nimr field alone is over 200,000 meter cubes per day. And the current phase for this project is only about 45,000 meter cubes per day. So there's a huge, large quantity of water can be treated in a similar way. I also believe this project will break ground through the oil industry in terms of process water management.
Only 1/10 of the liquid brought to the surface is actually petroleum. The rest is contaminated water. Hitherto, the state-owned oil company has pumped the contaminated water back underground, at huge cost, both in energy and money. The solution doesn't look very spectacular at first sight. It's a purification works using local reeds. In a pilot project started several years ago, the oil company has been investigating how well the reeds stand up to the wastewater from oil extraction. It's a pretty demanding test for the plants. Even so, they survived the toxic cocktail almost undamaged. The experimental process involves 4 purification stages. The experience gathered here has helped German engineer Oman Breuer to develop a new, improved concept for the planned large-scale treatment works. There are still a few teething troubles, but the reeds have proved they have what it takes to purify the contaminated water.
The 4 purification stages have removed everything that's left after the oil has been separated. The reeds have also dealt with the organic substances dissolved in the water.
The new plant-based purification works will be 150 times bigger than this, making it the largest in the world. Building work is made more difficult by the rocky substrate. The time frame for completion is tight. In the next few years, the plant will save vast amounts of energy and thus CO2 emissions. Oman Breuer hopes to build more. The first reeds will soon be growing in the top layer of soil. There will be around 1.2 million of them one day. In order to protect the groundwater, purification works must be well sealed from below. Normally, plastics are used, but here the engineers have come up with a new sealant. It took several months. They toured the desert looking for suitable rocks, which they tested for their mineral composition. They kept mixing them together until they at last found the right blend. This is where the oily water will flow out one day. The intention is to recover not only the oil, but also the salt. One thing is clear, reed-based water purification works almost anywhere in the desert.
I could certainly imagine something like this for Masdar City. The advantage would be that a plant like this could reduce energy consumption for water purification to almost zero. In addition, the plant growth fixes biomass, in other words, binds CO2. I could even go so far as to say that the biomass I produce could later be used as fuel.